From a school bus thief taking a joyride through a cemetery
Dr. 1 clear. He is in custody at this time.
to a high-speed chase ending in tragedy with a 16-year-old driver. From a naked escape attempt after a stolen truck pursuit
Down if y'all can.
Get on the ground!
to a mother's reckless demolition derby with a toddler in the back seat. These unbelievable moments caught on police dash cams prove that reality can be stranger than fiction. On May 30th, 2023, Chad Murdoch made a bold, some might say ridiculous decision. He stole a bright yellow school bus in Hamilton County. Subtle? Not in the slightest. It's hard to blend in when driving a giant mobile canary. Unsurprisingly, it didn't take long for state police and sheriff's deputies to spot the bus. And just like that, the chase was on. Fueled by adrenaline and questionable logic, Chad pushed the bus to its limits, testing its off-road prowess. Following the bus wasn't challenging for officers. Stopping it was another problem. A pit maneuver on a school bus? Not happening. Ramming it? Even worse. So the officers played it cool, staying close and waiting for the perfect chance to bring this rolling spectacle to a halt. Then came the highlight of the chase. Chad swerved off the main road and took the bus on a wild detour through a cemetery. Yes, you read that right. Picture a school bus bouncing over gravestones like something straight out of a wacky action flick. Chad's joyride finally came to a halt where his life seemed always to lead, smack in the middle of a rural Ohio farm. That's where officers ended the chaos and arrested him. The charges? Let's say it's a list long enough to rival a school supply order: criminal recklessness, resisting law enforcement, and school bus theft. Oh, and let's not forget the destruction he left behind, damaged police vehicles and countless private properties in his wake. If only Chad had spent more time studying the meaning of low profile. February 26, 2019, started like any other day for Lieutenant Edward Schillig of the Franklin County Sheriff's Office. But by the end of his shift, it was anything but ordinary. While patrolling Route 33 near the Fairfield line, Schillig's routine day turned dangerous when he spotted a 2011 Chevrolet Cruze barreling down the road. Without hesitation, he activated his lights and sirens, beginning a high-speed pursuit in his police SUV. Meanwhile, other officers set up spike strips to stop the fleeing car. The suspect wasn't going down without a fight.
L1, we're going to be westbound. You made a U-turn, almost hit me. We are now westbound at 80.
Copy, they made a U-turn, they're westbound now at 88.
Okay, you're westbound on 33. Yeah, 33 east from Gender. Let me know where they're at. I'll try to get flights.
Okay, we're a mile from Dodge Road, still westbound. Driver is a young male back wearing a red hoodie. There's 2 or 3 other people in the car. Speeds are 110.
Copy, they're 33 westbound about a mile from Riley Road. A male black red hoodie is the driver, there's 3 other people in the car.
Again, I want to pull up 33 and high. Set up like
Copy. Spikes at 33 westbound and high.
Okay, he's on.
Even after hitting the spike strips, the driver refused to stop. Instead, he swerved off the highway and onto Hamilton Road, careening out of control. At this point, it was no longer a chase. It was chaos. The pursuit ended in heartbreak when the driver made a catastrophic decision, crashing into 61-year-old Arthur L. Smith III. Arthur, unaware of the danger hurtling toward him, suffered critical injuries and passed away after months of fighting for his life in the hospital.
Oh, crap. He just hit somebody. What? He just hit a human.
Pedestrians on track, Hamilton Square, Hamilton Road, southwest.
I got that straight. Keep it below, T.
We got minutes now.
We're northbound. We're northbound, not south.
Okay, they're northbound, Hamilton.
We got 29 here, just south of Winchester Park. We got 29.
The aftermath revealed a shocking story. The driver, 16-year-old Ramadan Meridi, wasn't alone. His car was packed with 4 passengers, all between the ages of 12 and 16. Together, their combined ages barely added up to the age of their victim. Investigators uncovered that the teens had stolen the car and several credit cards and were heading to Florida when the chase began.
Get the one in red. Get the one in red. He's the only one that counts.
The consequences were severe but fitting. Ramadan's passengers were sentenced to 1 year of probation, a $101 fine, and 24 hours of community service. Ramadan, however, faced a far harsher fate, pleading guilty to vehicular homicide and receiving a 10-1-2-year prison sentence. This case is a somber reminder of how one reckless decision can ripple through countless lives, leaving tragedy in its wake. Lamar, Arkansas, a quaint little town of about 1,600 people in Johnson County, 100 miles northwest of Little Rock. Most days it's peaceful and uneventful, but on March 25, 2021, one resident turned that tranquility upside down. Calls flooded the Lamar Police Department about a stolen white Ford pickup, complete with an attached trailer. The situation escalated when the same truck attempted to run a Lamar police officer off the road before tearing onto the highway.
Front tire, front driver's side tire. Definitely front driver's side tire. 68 miles an hour.
Westbound.
Westbound.
Westbound. 10-4. 29. You see, I believe the front left tire's been hit.
10-4.
We got to go hill exit right now, sir.
Almost to the 50, or correction, almost to the
Yeah, dispatch,
county line.
46 mile marker westbound, 67.
State Trooper Lonnie Moore, stationed at the South Rogers Street on-ramp, was ready. The moment he spotted the stolen truck barreling down the highway, he floored it to catch up. What followed was a tense pursuit that kept everyone on edge. The stakes were high. The truck's owner had reported that multiple weapons were inside the stolen vehicle, so officers proceeded with caution. The chase stretched for about 10 minutes before officers successfully deployed spike strips, bringing the truck to a grinding halt. And just when you thought the drama was over, the reason for the thief's desperation became clear, though not in the way anyone expected. Meet 48-year-old Deidre Dean Lewis, a Lamar resident with a flair for the unconventional. As officers approached, Deidre decided to flee, completely naked. Unfortunately for her, running in the nude didn't give her much of an advantage. She didn't make it far before being arrested on the spot. In the end, Miss Naked and Not Afraid racked up quite the list of charges: aggravated assault, theft of a motor vehicle, criminal trespass, reckless driving, disorderly conduct, and fleeing. Oh, and here's a little trivia. While Deidre broke plenty of laws that day, indecent exposure wasn't one of them. In the U.S., driving naked isn't illegal in some states, like Nebraska, so long as no one feels alarmed. But let's be honest, Deidre's choices that day left many people more than just alarmed. LaQuandra Borden could have walked away with just a slap on the wrist. All the 25-year-old needed to do was apologize and return some stolen items to Walmart. But instead, she made the ultimate mistake. She ran. Now she's serving 7 years in prison for first-degree assault and battery. It all started at 10:30 a.m. on November 10, 2015, in High County, South Carolina. Police were called to a Walmart where LaQuandra and her accomplice, 36-year-old Chastity Stokes, had been caught red-handed. Store employees and cameras captured them loading over $2,000 worth of merchandise into tubs before trying to sneak out through the garden center exit. The duo might have pulled it off, if not for the store manager stepping in to stop them. When officers arrived, they detained the pair outside by their black Jeep. LaQuandra asked to retrieve something from her car, and the officers, believing she wouldn't dare run, let her go. Bad move. Never underestimate someone in the heat of the moment.
Get out of the car! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Put in park! Put in park! Put in park! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car!
What followed was chaos. During a scuffle, an officer's weapon discharged, hitting LaQuandra in the arm. She didn't flinch. Instead, she jumped into her car and took off, leading police on a wild high-speed chase through High County. Her Jeep, already damaged from an earlier crash, began smoking as she pushed it to its limits. If you thought a bullet wound and a damaged car would stop her, think again. LaQuandra was weaving through traffic like she owned the road, nearly running other drivers off it. Her audacity was unmatched. 3 tires, a smoking engine, and a bullet wound? No problem for her, but even the boldest runners hit a wall.
Get one of these stop was an orange pair that was hit. South between our cars, let's go ahead and roll. We're still 17, 572 south. North on the coming up over Bristol.
Police set up spike strips ahead, sealing her fate. LaQuandra's Jeep limped to a stop in the middle of the road. Officers surrounded the vehicle, ready to end the madness. It was game over.
You got a gun? What's that something?
Shoplifting between $2,000 and $10,000 in South Carolina is no joke. It's a felony with up to 5 years in jail. Without prior offenses, LaQuandra might have just paid a fine and walked free. Instead, she now faces assault and battery, hit and run, and criminal conspiracy charges. A year later, LaQuandra was sentenced to 7 years in prison. As for Chastity, she was charged with shoplifting and conspiracy, though it's unclear how much time she served. One thing's certain, this was a shopping trip they'll never forget. Peach County, Georgia became the stage for a chaotic spectacle when 24-year-old Sierra Hibbert turned a quiet road into her demolition derby. Officers on patrol quickly found themselves in a high-stakes chase as Sierra sped recklessly, leaving destruction in her wake.
Break glass! Break glass! Break glass! Get out the car! Get out! Get out! Tires are flat! Stop! Stop! Stop the car! Stop!
Despite their best efforts, the pursuit reached a tense moment when Sierra briefly escaped after her car was stopped. But her freedom didn't last long. Officers swiftly boxed her in and brought the wild ride to an abrupt end.
Yeah. She's not gonna make it far. Go. Didn't want to do that.
The drama didn't stop there. After being apprehended, Sierra denied wrongdoing, refusing to take responsibility for the mayhem she caused. But body cam footage painted a much clearer picture that contradicted her version of events. One officer, visibly frustrated, confronted Sierra about the toddler sitting in her back seat, a child whose safety had been jeopardized by her reckless behavior. It was a sobering moment that highlighted how dangerous her actions had been.
I got you.
Sir.
Ma'am. We got it.
I know I'm buckled, sir. I know I'm buckled, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. Oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't do it, sir.
You just tried to kill 10 people.
No, I did not, sir.
Alex, switch
No. Sir, stop. Sir! I didn't do it. Stop. You have... No. Why have you done... Stop. Stop. I didn't do it.
It won't fit. It won't fit. Get it. Make it fit.
Stop. I did not do it. I did not do whatever you guys are talking about. I did not do anything you guys are talking about.
And you just wrecked 3 police cars.
No, I did not.
And a couple others.
About 3 freaking stop signs ago and started saying that I was driving recklessly and I was not.
Well,
You could have killed that kid. I didn't do anything. Yes, you did. You almost killed 3 fucking people. How? What did I do? Don't even ask how. How? You killed 3 people right here.
Put her in my car. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're good. Thank you. Good. What about your country? Good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Ultimately, Sierra was arrested and taken to county jail. While the exact charges weren't disclosed, they likely included reckless driving, endangering a child, and assault with a deadly weapon. This case is a stark reminder of how quickly poor decisions can spiral out of control. For Sierra, her reckless actions didn't just endanger lives. They also landed her in a heap of legal trouble. Sometimes the truth catches up faster than you can run.